honorable death is better than a shameful life. I will hold myself accountable with this power. Take responsibility. I will hold you accountable. I feel like a whole new man. With all of my strength.
Happy New Year!
New Year? What do you mean? It's June.
You're right, but it is the first update after our 1-year anniversary, so it's a whole new year for Solo. And that's a reason to celebrate.
You know what? I like that a lot, Jackie. And it does feel good to be back behind the chair. I mean, big thanks to Thomas Andre for taking my place last stream and yelling core a lot. I mean, can we get some of those in the chat? That was really fun.
Core. You know, I kind of missed your cosplays. Not that you guys aren't great as is, but some Jackie Wu and Thomas Andre were a lot of fun to have around. Also, people didn't know it, but I was cosplaying as well.
Really? I didn't notice anything different. Wait, let me guess. Were you cosplaying as the system?
You got me. You know it. I might be cosplaying every stream.
Wow, you're
Beep-boop.
really committed.
Yeah, I guess that is true. I mean, you are the system every stream, but, you know, oh, there's the cores in the chat. Thanks, guys. But yeah, enough reminiscing about our 1-year anniversary, although that was a lot of fun. Jackie, what do we have for today's live stream?
Okay, well, in this 10.5 update, we'll be saying Guten Tag to the first German hunter added to solo leveling Arise, Lennart Niermann. We'll also take a look at several formidable bosses, check out some nice quality of life improvements, and of course, if you stay until the end of the stream, you will get an exclusive Sharp livestream coupon code.
Yeah, that's right. I just saw Payne in the chat saying I look more bald, and bald is handsome, so I appreciate that.
That's great.
You know, I don't know if I can pull off the bald look. Not everybody can. I don't think I'm one of them. But before we begin today, keep in mind that everything presented today is on a test build and may be different from the actual live update. And as a reminder, we greatly appreciate when you like our streams and subscribe to the channel, as it helps a lot with the algorithm. We are so close to 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. I think we're like 1.5K away. So if we get that done today, I'd be very happy.
Absolutely. All right. Well, whether or not we get there today, we've got lots of wonderful things to cover. So are you ready, system?
I'm ready.
Are you ready, CM Prism?
Yes.
All
I mean,
right.
yeah.
Then without further ado, let's charge right into this Humble Mage's moveset. Now, we've seen this name come up quite a bit in the chat over the past year, and we are so excited to finally add Lennart Niermann to the playable Hunter roster. Unlike last stream's super egotistical and self-absorbed Thomas Andre, Lennart is a true gentleman and a scholar, almost humble to a fault, a wonderful big brother. Lennart Niermann is canonically one of the strongest S-rank hunters we've added to the game, aside from the national level hunters.
You know, that's honestly, Lennart Niermann basically looks like me and is me, right? Like super humble, like probably the most humble person I know is me. So,
Cough.
I mean, like, I think, like, really, if there was a solo leveling Arise live action make, don't you think they would try to cast me as Lennart Niermann?
I feel like you could fit the role for sure.
would they try, or would you make them? That's the real question.
I think I would make them because of who I am. You know, they'd be like, I can't think of anybody else, so
Sure.
in turn, I'm making them. But let's go into the skills.
Of course. So, Lennart's basic attack, and I apologize to anyone who actually speaks German in the chat. We're going to do our best on the pronunciation today. But the basic attack is Eisensturm. Lennart hurls mana at his enemies, alternating which hand he uses as he blasts, then finishes them off with a brief rapid-fire attack. This deals increasing wind elemental damage that scales with the user's defense. His support skill, Wolfsprung, has Lennart slashing through enemies with a spinning ring of mana, which also deals wind elemental damage that scales with the user's defense. And when this skill hits, it inflicts the airborne effect on the target. It also is a powerful mana-imbued zone that remains for several seconds, dealing continuous damage to enemies in the area. His core attack, Wolfsjäger, has Lennart charging up briefly before dashing forward and striking upward. This deals a high amount of wind elemental damage that scales with his defense and inflicts airborne as well. When using this skill, if there's enemies within 5 meters of him, he immediately attacks them. The quick time event skill, Nachtwolf, has him twirling in a sliding motion and then performing a mana-based punch. This deals wind elemental damage that also scales with his defense and also inflicts the airborne effect. How about we look at those skills in action? Take it away, Prism.
Let's do it. And honestly, you said you weren't going to be very good at that German, but as someone who doesn't know German, that sounded very German and proper. So
Yeah.
good job on that.
All right, well, thank you. I'll take it.
5 out of
All right,
5.
we got the basic combo here, basic attacks, having a good time. And then let's try out Wolfsjäger. Was that,
Wolfsjäger?
yeah, was that pretty good?
Pretty close, pretty close.
Wait, that's the wrong thing. That was skill 1, my bad.
You were too busy trying to
Yeah,
think about
yeah.
the pronunciation.
That's very true. But, like, pretty cool, right? Okay, now this is the core attack here.
All right, there you go.
Alrighty, back to the skills.
Right. So his skill 1 is Fenrirson, where he spins and slashes through enemies with a ring of mana power. This inflicts a % of his defense as damage. It's also wind elemental damage, also inflicts the airborne effect, and creates the mana-imbued zone that remains for several seconds, dealing continuous damage to enemies that are caught up in it. His skill 2, Kaiserschlag, has him unleashing a shower of mana towards the ground like hard light rain. This inflicts a % of his defense as damage. It's also wind elemental damage. When the final hit lands, it knocks down the target, and that rain is an area of effect attack that will damage for several continuous seconds. Finally, his ultimate skill, Dod's Symphony, has Lennart creating mana duplicates of himself that charge at a central point from all sides over a certain period of time. This is also wind elemental damage. It also inflicts the airborne effect and also deals continuous damage, and that is along the trail of strikes. So yes, that's coming in from all different directions. Very exciting. Why don't you show us what that looks like in the game, CM Prism?
Let's do it. All right, I gave you guys a little sneak peek of the first skill here, but we're gonna use Can you say it?
Fenrirson?
Yes, we're gonna use that first.
Fenrir's Claw. That
Oh.
one. Something like that.
Yes, very good. And then the second one thing I really like about Lennart Niermann is, one, he looks like me, so I mean, he is me. But second off, his rotation is very fast, and this is the second ability.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see there's a nice
You are him.
rain.
Yeah.
Him. And then let's check out Toad Symphony, which is his ultimate. Like, I thought that was CM Prism for a second.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I think it might be the closest thing we get to a hunter of CM Prism in the game.
I like the little gear effects that
Oh,
you
yeah.
see that are around him when he's like sitting on the throne there.
Very German.
Just got a little bit of like gear effects, and then he's got those like triangle shaped like the stuff that is showing up in the heads-up display
Mhm.
that matches the hard light rain. I
Oh,
love
yeah.
the way it looks.
And then his AoE is, as you can see, really, really solid. So those people that are still using Emma's first ability in some of the Battlefield of Times, just to go through that quickly, Lennart might give her a run for her money in that little specific niche. But you can see the ultimate, more mana clones just keep coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he has such a quick rotation, but long cooldown, so I think he's really good at getting in, nuking, and getting that damage over time, and then eventually switch. And then all the bosses are covering HP as well, and you guys will see he has a special effect for when bosses recover HP once we get to the passives.
Yeah, that's something that he is especially good at, is bosses that heal themselves.
Mm-hmm. I just love looking at the effects. It's like a whole storm. If you can get them to stay in the first ability for a while, it does a massive amount of damage as well. But like, I always think it's me.
Is that a mirror? No. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, I think that's my favorite part too. And then the rain, just a bunch of mana. I love when he punches with his basic attack. He has like little gloves of mana, wind mana, that he's punching and throwing out.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, now that we've gone through the little tutorial bit. Ooh. Aren't you just seeing, like, if it just said CM Prism, you wouldn't know the difference.
Yeah, CM Prism victory.
Right?
Screen would look the same.
Yeah, exactly.
Close enough.
All right, now let's go on to his passives.
All right. Looking at those passives, when Toad Symphony hits, it activates the Hunter's Cage effect and grants instances of the Analysis effect. When Lennart uses Fenrisson or Kaiser Jacques, they gain instances of the Analysis effect. The user's defense increases by 1%, while the Analysis effect is active. And then looking more closely at Hunter's Cage and Analysis, when Hunter's Cage is on a target and they regain HP, it increases the amount of damage that Lennart does to them by 1%. So if they're trying to heal, then he's going to hit them harder. You just can't win. With that Analysis effect, he gains super armor, but when he's hit, he loses 1 instance of that effect. But because he can lose instances of it, it's stackable. At that first advancement, when the Analysis effect has stacked enough times, it activates the Defensive Divination Circle effect on the entire team. This means that they cannot lose or gain instances of the Analysis effect, so that fixes that problem that you have at the base level. He gains super armor, and it increases Lennart's critical hit damage and defense by 1%. At the second advancement, his wind elemental damage increases by 1%. At the third advancement, using Fenrisson, Kaiser Jacques, or Toad Symphony increases the duration of the attack zone that's created by several seconds. And when wind team members, including the user, use their basic skill, they recover 8% of their MP and their power gauge charge. At the fourth advancement, for every wind ally, the defense of those team members increases by 1%, and the HP of the entire team also increases by 1%. At the fifth advancement, the Hunter's Cage effect is enhanced. The user gains several instances of the Analysis effect just when entering a stage, so right off the bat, and the cooldown of Toad Symphony is decreased. All right. System, why don't you tell us about his unique weapon?
I'd be happy to. Some people in the chat are saying you should have cosplayed as him.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't think I needed to because, I am him, right? I mean, I see half the people saying I'm delusional and half the people say CM Prism skin win.
All right.
maybe one of these days. Maybe that'll be a little treat on one of these upcoming streams.
Cosplay all the time. All right, Lennart's unique weapon is the weight of responsibility. If you saw in his ending pose, he kind of had it in his hand. I think I like that. A watch that reminds one of the responsibility they bear as a person with power. That's pretty deep, I have to say. Shout out to whoever wrote that. This increases the user's defense by a percentage when using the skills. And it also inflicts the paralyze effect for several seconds to the enemy within 10 meters.
And that's going to be pretty helpful because then if you can paralyze them in one spot, then you can hit them pretty hard with those ongoing effects.
That is very true. I love reading chat right now, guys. I see JS. When are we getting CM Prism in the game? I am right here, guys. Let's
you just
see.
keep saying that. You're gonna convince more
you know
people
what?
with your...
Let me know if it gets old, chat. All right, let me know if it gets old. But thank you guys. Thank you, especially Jackie, for reading everything in German. Because I can't.
tried. I gave it my best shot.
Hey, any Germans in the chat, let us know how she did there. Because
Yeah,
I think
give us a rating, 1 to 10.
I think it was sehr gut. That's pretty much all I know. All right, so what are we thinking, guys? I know I'm gonna pull for him, obviously for aforementioned reasons. But let's get straight into what Lennart Niermann does in-game in the newest Encore mission.
All right, let's do it.
That's right here. I'll be straight with you guys as someone who is trying to figure it out. I don't exactly know what the best team will be. I'm gonna let all you guys who are very good at this game help figure that out and just, figure out the meta for the team. But today we're gonna be challenging Higos here, the new boss that we have all brand new. Gonna go tier 15, so not too hard, but having a great time here. And then so I put Goto here, and obviously gonna make him in the third slot because I want him to do a bunch of damage here. And then we're gonna have Hansemi supporting as well, just so we can really see what he does. And then I'll show you guys a little bit of what the artifacts I have on him. I have Desire because he does a lot of damage with his basic attacks over and over. And then we are going to be doing the core. As for cores, I wasn't super sure what we are gonna do with that, but I put it together. Let's see how we go. Zav says dong revived. Is this gonna be a new Wang Dongsu? The Wind Hunter? Can you revive what has never been alive?
Oh no! Oh, drag him through the mud. Brutal.
Yeah, I mean, homie put all that out just to lose to Sung Jin Woo in like 1 second, so.
Can't deny that.
Yeah.
I appreciate everyone in the chat who's supporting my attempt at the German. Thank you. And thank you. Shout out to the one person who gave me some compliments on my outfit. It was a fun idea to wear this brightly colored jacket until we realized that green does not show up on a green screen.
I think it makes it more fun though.
I'm like partially invisible. It's fine.
Camouflage effect.
Yes,
exactly.
Absolutely. I gotta hide from these new abilities. This hunter is coming for us all. Oof. I'm glad he's focusing on Higos right now, though.
Mm-hmm. Also, if you notice too, it's okay if the enemy gains HP because then Lennart will deal more damage with his abilities afterwards as well. So, and look at that, we already got the ultimate back. That's what I'm saying. Like he gets in and gets out so quickly that like you might not think he's doing a lot of damage, but like all that is that's just his damage, and I just did it in like 2 seconds, right? So even though he's not out for a long time, he still puts out an insane amount of damage and very quickly, which I think is super underrated in this game.
I'm just sitting here awestruck. Look at him go. Look at your little team go.
Yay. And again here, and look, we already have our ultimate back already. And again, he will face it with honor. Mm-hmm. So humble.
Yes, his story is one of my favorites that we've worked on so far. Each little hunter comes with a little bit of new stories, and his background isn't fleshed out a ton in the original webtoon, so they put a little more work into fleshing him out as a character for the game, and I really like what they did.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's one thing. Again, big shout out to all the people that work on the lore behind everything like that, because it adds so much depth to every single character. Because I know when I'm watching the anime or when I read back on the manhwa and things like that, I just see the characters and I'm like, oh, that's really cool. And then now when you get to play with them, learn their backstories, I'm like, oh.
On a reread, now it's going to hit a different way. Absolutely.
Exactly. Yeah. I see a lot of people saying the crazy damage. Ooh, I see someone asking a question about Monarchs coming to the game soon. Can't answer that. Sorry.
I like Goto saying, I'm king. And then Lennart not saying anything, but is truly king.
Yeah, that was fun. Okay, guys, if I make the face, okay, honestly, if I didn't get my hair cut right now, I could have probably just like.
Yeah. Mm-hmm, yeah.
Is that the face he's making?
Just a very serious expression. Absolutely. The camera would have to be like a little bit lower.
This way.
Yeah, you're giving me a shot.
Close enough.
Yeah, right? Okay. Alrighty, it's time for our first trivia question, y'all.
Let's do it. All right. In what country did Lennart Niermann first see Sung Jin-woo?
I thought it'd be a little hard, especially for the people who aren't manhwa readers or any of the other ones that fully come out yet, to ask you exactly the first time you saw him. So we kind of just did a little bit easier, just the country this time. But bonus points or brownie points for what event was going on during this time. Wow, that was fast.
Look at them go.
El Dementiels, I think, got it first. And then, wow. Oh my gosh, everyone is so fast.
They truly are, yeah. I think we thought the lag was a little bit like slower, but they're proving that
Yeah, okay.
chat's updating pretty quick.
Maybe are we making these? Okay, be honest, chat. Are we making these questions too hard? I mean, too easy.
Too easy.
Is it too easy? Yeah, because everyone's got it already. The correct answer is USA.
Does one person get it right, and then everyone else just starts.
maybe.
That is right.
It was in the United States of America
Or-
during the International Guild Conference.
Everyone just knows their lore really well.
Yeah.
It's
Loves their lore.
entirely possible
Mhm.
that everyone just knows this right
Yep.
off the bat. Yeah.
I didn't see anyone say during the International Guild Conference though. So, I see it now.
Oh,
Yep.
they know their stuff. Our community is great.
Yeah. Okay.
You gotta like step up the game. You gotta make the
All right.
questions a little
So
harder.
yes. Okay. So for next live stream, guys, should we make them very hard? And this is the second. This is the follow up question, the trivia question. Should we make them harder?
More
Yes.
difficult trivia questions?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Mm-hmm. That's what I want to know. Because honestly, like we'll get to this a little later too. Y'all know a lot more than sometimes we think we do. We know. You think yes.
During the Sharp live stream is the real answer.
Yeah, okay. And so yeah, a little bit about the lore during this time. He actually, I don't think he necessarily met him the first time he saw Sung Jin Woo, but it's that kind of thing of like, you know, when you walk up to someone and you're about to say something and then you're like, okay, that guy,
Might be cooler than me.
yeah, might be a little too cool, might be a little too strong.
I don't think.
Yeah. You know, I think a lot of people would end up doing that to Lennart Niermann himself, you know, because he is me.
Yes, you're super intimidating. Yeah.
You know,
But-
very intimidating.
We will be definitely looking for more difficult questions then. But because
Yeah.
you guys answered this one, everyone in the chat, if you didn't get the answer right, say thank you to everyone who did. You've unlocked the first coupon code. And that coupon code is
Lennart Niermann. Lennart Niermann. But the E is a 3 at first, so.
he's not just near, he's here.
That's right. Lennart is here, man.
All right, just note that the coupon code is only valid until Thursday the 5th at 7 p.m. PDT. So make sure that you use it before then.
Mhm.
Now the hunt is on with Yogamont Hard Mode.
That's right. Hard mode is here for Yog. Wowza.
Mhm, mhm.
So it's just like all the other workshop revealing light. We are recruiting the strongest hunters to defeat him. And just like all the previous ones, will be a race. So the first 1,000 people will get those rewards that you see on screen there. You'll get a profile background, profile icon, profile frame, Sung Jin Woo costume chromas as well.
Yeah, that's what that little rainbow icon means, is that
Mhm.
you get special color variations of that costume if you are one of the first 1,000 or
Exactly.
1,000 to 3,000.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
And those, like you said, same goes for those 1,000 to 3,000. And then for 3,000 to 6,000 to beat it, you just get the profile background, profile icon, and the Sung Jin Woo costume without the chroma. So it is really important that you guys try to beat this, because all of you, the first 3,000 that beat it, also unlock rewards to all hunters, just like in the previous events, for everyone to get marks of time 1 for 30 of them. 30 marks of time 2, 20 custom draw tickets, a million gold, and
Ooh.
1,000 mana imbued fabric. So these are all really good rewards. And so for people that can't make it, and challenge hard mode Yog and beat them, make sure you guys cheer those people on that can, because then you'll get some of those great rewards after the 3,000 people defeat it as well.
When the whole community succeeds, everybody gets rewards. All right, now let's check out the newest addition to the Battlefield of Time, the Ant King.
That's right. Here we go. We have the Ant King. I'm just letting you guys know. I think I have the world record on this Battlefield of Time right now. Not because my time was incredibly good.
But because it's a test build.
Yeah, but because I'm the only
You're the
one.
only one on the server.
on the server. So.
Absolutely. Oh, you should probably make sure that your skills are bound correctly this time, huh? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Mhm, mhm.
But I did redeem myself on the last live stream, so I'm
Yeah,
really happy
yeah,
about
yeah,
that.
yeah.
You know.
We'll see if you can keep up your winning streak.
So as you can see here, we're gonna have a poll in the chat, over under. So this was the record time. I think I played for about 20 minutes before this, practicing. Not much time, but we're gonna say over under 1 minute and 40 seconds for my run here. what do you guys think? Do you think I'm going to get over 1 minute and 40 seconds, or do you guys think I'm going to get under 1 minute and 40 seconds? With this being my best time here and only practicing for about 20 minutes.
I don't know. Are you gonna fold under the pressure again?
Again, no, I think I lived up every time, you know. I think I've proven I stepped up every time. Even with all that, I still won, you know. I see, look, thank you. I see Prism W's. Do it again. That's
All
right. Hopefully sometime soon we'll get the
Under.
So many people saying under. Thank you. That's right.
They
Under
believe in you.
140,
They
yeah.
have faith in you.
Okay, so I'll walk you guys through the strategy first. There's a few mobs here as well. Are we getting the pull in the chat? But if not, that's okay. We'll just look at
We already
the
see this wave of
over-unders.
support.
Yep.
There are 2 doubters there, but
I'll walk you guys through my definitely pro strategy here with Libora. I'm choosing to do a kind of a dark, but then with Gogun He to be that breaker, just because it's fun. I see some people saying use Thomas as well, but I did try out Thomas, and I feel like because you have to use his ult to really get into some damage. I think Beck for me was faster in my 20 minutes of trying this out. Oh yeah, I see Dennis Lopez saying we just wait to see Taipal's tutorial to do Barrow in less than 50 seconds. Yeah, definitely I will not be fast at all once everyone has actual guides out, but this is just my 20-minute guide. So Libora is here to do obviously the charm for the big boss, but also do a lot of AoE damage because there are a few mobs. And then Gogun He is obviously here for the break, and his second skill is also very good at AoE damage. And then we have here Beck is just raw, just smashing basic attacks and core attacks the entire time and dealing a lot of damage. So let's see here. We have the blessing set, the greed, and then I just put on the core in these sets as well. And then for the cores, this is just what I put together last minute. Again, I did like 3 or 4 runs, so we'll see how it goes.
Zap says after seeing your team, over.
oh no!
No, this is it, guys. This is it. Trust. I have again. I think I thought like 15 minutes to prep this. Okay.
You're gonna give it your best shot,
Oh yeah.
but
Okay, so what you do here, we're gonna run down, put your E down the middle, and then spam your first 2 abilities, go, and then hopefully that should kill the other 2 over there. Yep. And then come on. Yep, nice. And then you get the other one to suck everything in, and then you have to go kill this one, and then you should be able to walk out. Nope. Okay, just there's one more here. New record though. Okay, 1 minute 7 seconds better. And then you have to break this mini boss here. I haven't found a way to properly kill the eggs so that they don't spawn, because I'm just trying to kill the giant ant leader first. But see, look, Beck is putting in so much work here, and then you have to get the damage in here. But I don't want to use Libora. Boom, faster, 8 seconds, guys. Come on, where's the belief? I believe. Thank you.
you gotta believe in
Berserker set,
yourself.
yeah. And then here I'm going to go into Libora and set up the little thingies here, use my shadows, evade that so I don't get knocked down, send it over here, break extremely quickly with Gogun He, and then we go in and shred. Please. Fast.
Yeah, if you say it much faster, that will make your attacks go faster. Little known fact.
I mean, it worked with core.
//
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone in the
Oh,
chat
no.
hear the
Oh.
clicks?
Oh, did they hear my clicks?
I was just wondering who just speak.
I know, right?
They're
Okay,
very
break
audible to me.
again.
I don't know about our community out there.
Back, come on, 135. Okay, a little bit slower, but all the people that said under 140, thank you. So there's your first look at the Ant King. Obviously, I can't wait for someone to come in and have a time of 45 seconds and make everything I did today look absolutely newbie.
Childish preschool level. We'll definitely be getting some guides from our leaders in the community, I'm sure.
For sure on that. I appreciate the cores in here. You know, maybe if we get 100,000 subscribers during this live stream, I'll do a core for you guys. Thank you, Payne, the only international BOT winner. Thank you so much. Okay, X, you said should have used Gina over Libora. Okay.
Interesting.
See, X is also extremely good and was in Korea and playing on the stage as an actual professional player. So maybe I should have,
Maybe you should
used...
take that advice.
Yeah, I don't know, but like, how do you get the AoE for everything if not just like, although Gina has good AoE too. I don't know. But yeah, thank you, Vincent. SM is not that bad. Thank you. Pennies, you want guides? Oh, shoot. I didn't apply the charm effect. Probably. Yeah, that's probably true. Because I feel like I did that last phase pretty slowly. Alrighty. So thank you guys for appeasing me and watching me try to beat that as fast as I can, just so X and Type Out and other professional players in BOT can beat it in probably like 40 seconds. But let's move on to some new improvements to the gem system.
Absolutely.
Alrighty. So we have a lot of gem updates this go around. And first of all, I'm just going to go over to the gem page as well. So as you can see here, everything is as it usually is. It's normal.
Except.
Yeah, except there's a second one now.
Woo!
So I'll use people who have been at the 5-tier gem the entire time. There's also another opening as well here. And then there's also another thing here. As you can see, there's now A class, B class, C classes. So you can kind of tell what tier your 5-star gem is a little bit easier now as well. And then from here, you can also click on promotion. So there are now transcendent gems as well, kind of the similar way. So what you're going to need to do here is basically have what you're aiming for. So say I want, over here, let's go HP percentage gem right here for the A rank. I would need to have an A rank here, and then I would need to have Fragment of the Breaking Dawn. And you get that by now playing Battlefield of Chaos, Battlefield of Dawn. And then also you will need a same colored gem just randomly as well. So it's like, okay, I'll never use these, so then I can go here. And if I had the 20 gems here, then everything would turn into Transcendent. And it is a star. J-star, because I am an STAR. Yes, you are.
I like the message that said the real gem here is the Prism.
Oh, wait, so who said that?
Oh, I don't know. I missed it. Oh,
X.
here it is.
Okay, thank you, X. Just so you guys know, X and I got like breakfast like 3 times when we were in Korea. It was so great. When you in the same hotel and going to the same thing and then you wake up around the same time, it was a great time. Shout out to X. I had a really great time in Korea hanging out. Alrighty, let's keep going on here though and show you guys how to get these Fragments of the Breaking Dawn, which is over here now in Battlefield of Chaos as well. So as you can see, it goes up to tier 20 now. Still, for all you guys end level content, it won't be super hard. As it's not 2 million power, it's still a little under 1 million. But I thought it'd be fun to go and check out. Let's do the Fortress of Blazing Fire here, and let's do Wind. And I thought it'd be fun just to do this with the Wind team here without doing Sung Jin Woo at all, and kind of like spectating, getting a little experience of what you guys get on a regular basis when you guys watching me. We'll just watch the hunters do the magic, the dirty work over here. While we just watch in the corner, so Sung Jin Woo can just relax for once in his life.
For once in his life. Honestly, he does deserve it.
I mean, he's always swooping in and saving the day, right? So, alrighty. I know a lot of people are saying that they like the gems, yeah, when you can add everything. So yeah, I'll just, chill out up here, press my F4 so I can see everything. Let's see if I can be like a cameraman. Where's Lennart? Okay, there's Lennart's ability, but where's Lennart? Guys.
Where's our boy? Someone was
there he's sitting on the chair. Okay, good.
Ooh. Someone was asking you to use the new skin for Lennart, and it's pretty nice, you guys.
Oh yeah, I'll show it off. I don't have the skin unlocked on this account right now, but I will show it off for you guys.
He's got a sweater, and let me tell you, 100% boyfriend material right there. You guys are asking for this one.
I'll break a little bit. That'll help out. I just gotta help out breaking the homies a little bit. Yeah, I mean, put in work. Go team.
Nice, yeah.
I feel like I'm like the guy in the in a group project that's just kind of like benefiting from everything, like just kind of shows up.
Good job.
Like, good job, team. You're doing great. Keep up the good work.
Shows up 15 minutes late with coffee. Yeah, just keep doing what you're doing.
Oh my gosh, they shredded that stage.
Nice.
All right, and you can see the AOE that he has is just ridiculous. Like everything is dying at the same time. Oh, and you see so many Lennart Niermanns.
There they keep on going. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, everything they touch is just disappearing. Like that. Yeah, that's the new tier gem system and Battlefield of Chaos stage expansion as well. And as you can see here, after just one key, we got ourselves 3 of these Scorching Flames. So I think it's going to be a pretty reasonable on getting all those Transcendent Gems. So you get more powerful, and so you can beat that hard mode of Yogg. What do y'all think, everybody?
Everyone is asking for you to get that skin immediately, and also for a summer skin for Lennart. I said, but where is it?
A summer skin? Oh,
said,
a summer skin for Lennart?
Yep. They said beachwear. When?
You know, I feel like everyone asking for beachwear from Lennart is just asking for beachwear from me, guys. Like, that's weird, guys. Come on, what are you guys doing?
Next live stream, swimsuit edition.
It is summer, right? You know, just
lots of W's for you here.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Show us hard mode yogurt.
I will not be doing that today. But let's see here. Okay, so we can see here we got the basic, we got the so fresh and so clean. Fresh. And then we can see here the new costume, Leisurely Moment, as well. Just a nice turtleneck. I have the sweatshirt like this as well. I didn't see it. I would have brought it today, and but I would have been really warm, you know. And then we can see the 3D as well here. Just like it. I feel like I'm a broken record. Is this not CM Prism, guys? Is this not the CM Prism skin?
Yeah, just keep on saying it.
I mean, do you have enough aura to be?
Do you have the aura?
Hey, I think I think I was a C rank hunter in Korea. So, you know, definitely not Lennart Niermann S rank tier, but you know.
Maybe. You know.
You are the Lennart Niermann that we have at home when you try to ask for Lennart Niermann at the store.
You know what? I'll be Lennart Niermann at home. That's like saying, you know, like I want $1 billion at home, and that's just like $1 million.
Fair enough.
You know, that's still pretty freaking good.
I don't understand that logic, but okay.
You know, if I'm a budget version of like a really top tier hunter,
which
that's still very good.
That's fair.
You guys are wilding in the chat. Holy. But yeah, so this is the new skin. It's really excited for that. But we also have another exciting announcement for everybody today.
Yeah.
Next week, Soul Leveling Arise is officially coming to the Epic Game Store mobile. So for all you people that are not in the United States, or I think it's just in Europe, for iPhones and Androids in Europe, you will be able to get Soul Leveling Arise on your Epic Game Store mobile. And for people in America, your Androids you can access the Epic Mobile Game Store on your Android as well in America. I'm not entirely sure about all the other continents, so go ahead and check it out, or the other countries. Check it out, see if you can download the Epic Game Store mobile Soul Leveling Arise on the Epic Game Store mobile, which will be happening next week. And for all the people that do download it on the Epic Game Store mobile, you get an exclusive free gift which is 30 tickets total, 10 of each being, so 10 custom, 10 weapon, and 10 raid up tickets, and a mana power extract as well. So make sure you guys do that. I think it'll last for around 2 weeks after it first launches on the Epic Game Store mobile. So everybody, please look out for that. And so I see a lot of people asking about Steam. So this is the Epic Game Store on mobile. So this is, if you're trying to check it out on your laptop or anything like that on Epic Game Store, it won't be there. But this is specifically for the mobile store. So we're working on a lot of those kind of things. So trying to get as broad as we can on the mobile side of things. And we'll have some exciting news, I think, next week as well. So be on the lookout. A lot of things are happening in the world of Soul Leveling and Soul Leveling Arise. But for now, just to reiterate, get those tickets. So if you download it, Soul Leveling Arise on the Epic Game Store mobile, you'll get all of those 30 tickets and a mana power extract. So check that out sometime next week as well.
All right. Moving on, let's check out our second trivia question of the evening.
Yep.
All right, this trivia question is, who were the 4 contestants in our 1-year anniversary video?
Yay! I mean, okay, we couldn't make it harder this time, but next stream we will make a very hard question, I promise. Okay, guys? But yeah, about this video, this was the game show that we did that was just so much fun, collaborating with 4 of these amazing contestants. And you know, we had a kind of a surprise contestant that joined in because someone's internet didn't work for a second. But let's see who can get it the fast. Dang, and of course our contestants.
Contestants are out here like, yep, it was me.
Getting it right away.
Count.
We see Spider-Man in there. Ooh, SZ Solo was I think the first one I see that
Nice.
wasn't a contestant
You
that
did
got it right. And so we'll go ahead and say it right away. That is right, SZ Solo. The correct answer is Pain Chul, Typal, Zaf, and Hunter on Hive. We tried to get Pain Blade for you guys here, but Pain Chul really took over, and you know, things happen. We couldn't get Pain Blade for you guys, but we got Pain Chul. We got the second best thing. But honestly, this was such a fun collaboration that we got to do with everyone. It's really making me realize how much lore you guys know about the game and everything about it. And so if you see in the chat right now, you can see that there is the video right there. So go ahead and watch the video after the live stream concludes, because it was so much fun. And each of the content creators got to have their own special code as well after. Oh, Zaf asked, who were the winners again? You know what?
Don't want to spoil anything.
Yeah, no spoilers.
So go ahead and watch that and learn for yourself.
Yeah, so go ahead and watch that because we don't want to spoil it for everybody else. But thank you again, Pain Chul, Typal, Zaf, and Hunter on Hive for all participating in the game show. And hopefully we're going to have some more great collaborations in the future with so many more of our NPC Plus creators as well. So thank you again so much for all of this.
Speaking of community engagement, I think it is time to check out some of the memes that you guys submitted.
Memes. For those who don't know, I do make the memes and I do post some things on the socials as well. And this is, I think I had the caption of "Please help me, I'm lazy" or something like that, because I didn't.
And then these headers are submitted by members of the community. So when you accidentally bring the wrong shadows for a game mode, oh.
And that was by Yasser 403. So thank you for that. I honestly, I thought that one was so spot on, and that happened so many times to me too. I'm like, why is Tusk in my first spot? Like, no.
Relatable. The other one is, why is it when something happens, it's always you 3?
And that one is by YEFAGA as well. So I thought that one was like really like adept to that time in the story. Where those 3 are really trying to prove themselves as, like, you know, the favorite for Sung Jin-woo and get his affection as well.
Absolutely. They want to be the best shadow of them all.
Oh, yeah. So if you want to be on future live streams, and I have these memes up as well, make sure you guys go ahead and post that or respond to that in the comments, and, you know, maybe make a funny once or twice so that I can.
Little header. Yeah.
All
right. Hope you guys aren't dying of excitement to do that just yet. Otherwise, we will need to call a Lich stream to revive you. For those who don't know, the Partner Creator Plus program is our way to show support and appreciation in the form of revenue share and community codes to the many amazing content creators in our community. And this week, we are highlighting Lich Stream.
That's right. Lich Stream is in their bio a random player who is playing Soul Leveling Arise. Very descriptive.
Yep.
They also try their best to give you free codes in the support program as well. Also, I see them in chat a lot during these live streams, which is why I was familiar with Lich Stream, and then started watching a little bit of their content. They're a smaller creator, but put out a lot of great Battlefield of Time content as well, and other very useful, insightful guides for many other contents in the game, like Workshop Brilliant Light and Guild Boss. I think I would have definitely used Lich Stream's help today with the 1:35 time in
Maybe
there.
wanted a couple tips there.
Yeah.
Many of Lichstream's guides are also tailored to the everyday person, with their latest one being the Hobgoblin Battlefield of Time boss without any transcendent skills or blessings. So Lichstream is a chill and fun creator who you should check out. And we get some W's in the chat for Lichstream, everybody.
Yep. Big W's for
We'll say
Lichstream.
the chat was way ahead of you with that, but yeah, shout out.
Thank you, chat. Ugh, I love that they're so supportive. I
Yeah.
love that you guys are so supportive.
I don't think I've
Great.
seen Lichstream in chat today, but honestly, it's always fun whenever I see Lichstream in the chat because they always say something fun and it's fun to talk to them. But they make such
Yeah.
good content as well. So,
You'll probably watch it later and be stoked.
oh yeah, 100%. And honestly, that's great. But yeah, be sure to check out Lichstream's channel and support him and many of our other amazing content creators in the program, as they all deserve so much support. Because they really do some great work. Obviously, they're so good at the game and they know the meta and they know everything, like so much stuff that I also rely on as a community manager too. So
All right, then, last but not least, it is time for that second coupon code, which I know you've been waiting for. For hunters playing on PC or Android devices, this coupon can be claimed through options, account settings, the redeem code button. For hunters playing on iOS devices, please visit the coupon registration page on our forum. And the coupon code is...
Yogg is hard mode. If you couldn't tell who made the coupon codes or like the names of it this time around, it was me. It was all
It was
me.
the Emprism.
Yeah. If you ever get any bad puns,
I
In the-
appreciate your puns.
The peak of humor.
thank you. We get Lennart Niermann and Yogg is hard mode. But yeah, so I hope you guys like these codes this time around.
It is
And
valid
especially names.
until Thursday, the 5th at 7 p.m. PDT. So again, make sure you use it by then.
Yep, coming up quick.
Mhm.
All right, and I think that about wraps up our 10.5 live stream. It was definitely a really short one, especially after the last one. We were here, I think, for like an hour and a half on our 1 year anniversary. But I thought it'd be a nice time for a short and sweet live stream. So again, thank you all for joining us and supporting Soul Leveling Arise throughout this last year as well. As always, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It really does help. By the way, guys, did we reach 100,000 in this live stream? Because if we did, I'm gonna have to core a little bit. I'm gonna let my producer look at those numbers as
You gotta
well.
keep your promises.
Yeah, so we gotta keep the promises. It looks like we did not though. So
Soon.
sadly, that core will have to come in another day. Yeah, I see some people asking like no hard mode as well. Not
Very
today,
close.
guys. I wanted you guys to be the first 6,000 people to beat it, and not me today.
Valid. Absolutely.
But maybe in the future, I see a lot of people asking for it. Sadly, not today, but I will take that into account. And for future live streams, when these kinds of things go on, I've learned you guys like the gameplay a little bit as well. So we will take that into consideration and for future live streams as well. But I truly think we have honestly the best communities out there in all of games and stuff like that. So appreciate you guys.
Me too. And I hope to see all of you here again next time.
This is your system shutting down.
All right, everybody. Goodbye and stay sharp and level up.
An honorable death is better than a shameful life. I will hold myself accountable with this power. Take responsibility. I will hold you accountable. I feel like a whole new man. With all of my strength.